All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think we all know by this point that esports and video gaming in general is a veritable wild west of, well, pretty much everything, not the least of which is copyright law. Now, the news today is that a new mobile FPS has entered the market called Combat Master, and it's a blatant ripoff of Call of Duty Modern Warfare. I wish I was lying. The gunplay, the menus, the animations, the user interface, even the weapon and operator skins seem to be exact copies of the 2019 hit shooter, and that's just scratching the surface. Some fans on Twitter have already bluntly called out developer Alpha Bravo Inc. for copying Call of Duty, but the funnier part of all of this is that Alpha Bravo Inc. are no strangers to the mobile shooter market. In fact, they are also the devs behind Action Strike Online, another mobile FPS that has over 500,000 downloads on the Google Play Store. On their website, Alpha Bravo Inc. proudly touts Combat Master as the ultimate, which is ironically misspelled on their site, FPS experience on your mobile. Best-in-class multiplayer gunfight, next-level performance, and a whole lot more. Featuring exceptional performance with outstanding AAA graphics, which is a particularly interesting claim considering that the graphics appear to be direct copies of Modern Warfare 2019. From the menus to the character models and everything in between. It's easy to promise AAA quality when you basically just copy and paste an entire AAA game and then give it a different name, as Alpha Bravo Inc. seems to have. On top of that, these devs have also claimed that there will be no loot boxes or money-pulling mechanics, but then offer bundles of weapon and operator skins starting at a whopping $20 each, and even going as high as $40. So not only are they copy-pasting the skins in the first place, they are turning around and selling these copy-pasted Activision skins to generate even more money off of Activision's work. Alpha Bravo Inc. seems to be very aware of the risks they're taking by copying Activision's hit shooter. They even mentioned in the game's Discord that they were going to change the UI to try and prevent a copyright claim, though it remains to be seen whether or not this will be enough to avoid legal action, considering that other assets for the game were lifted directly from Modern Warfare 2019. It's worth noting that Activision has been notoriously litigious when it comes to protecting copyrights and trademarks. They even sued a browser-based board game, Warzone.com, for using the same name as their hit battle royale Warzone, even though Warzone.com looks and plays nothing like the battle royale, and even came out before Call of Duty Warzone existed. So you have to imagine that a company effectively taking years of hard work on their mainline Call of Duty title Modern Warfare and just copying it over pixel for pixel with no permission is going to end in serious legal issues, although we are still waiting on a response from Activision at the moment. Now, that official Discord that I mentioned also exploded with Combat Master's release. There were nearly 15,000 members on that channel as of this writing, and even more were signing up as I was looking into this. People seem to be enjoying the title as well, despite the general sketchiness of it all, and I want to note that blatant ripoffs of existing hit titles, legal or otherwise, is nothing new in our industry. Are we all just going to sit here and forget about Area F2, the infamous ripoff of Rainbow Six Siege that was swiftly met with legal action from Ubisoft last year? Or how about how Honor of Kings, known internationally as Arena of Valor, used League of Legends as a base to build a MOBA for Chinese mobile platforms after Riot refused to do so for Tencent? Even PUBG is fighting a losing battle against Garena Free Fire, a near PUBG clone that has started to dominate the mobile gaming market around the world. And speaking of PUBG, my personal favorite was the PUBG clone designed for the Indian market, PUBG, which is an acronym for Player and Battlegung Ends, that was developed domestically after PUBG itself was banned by the government. Some people, developers in particular, are no fans of these, I'll call them derivative games, and rightfully so. Copyright infringement of intellectual property is no joke, but for those who support them, perhaps this user's opinion explains such a position. You know, you wouldn't be losing players to Combat Master if you just fix the multiplayer meta. If players feel they aren't being listened to, we've seen time and time again that they will happily leave to play something else. So how do you feel about Combat Master and other titles like it? Do you see Activision calling in the suits, or do you think Alpha Bravo Inc. will change things just enough to avoid legal action? Let me know down below. And until next time, be safe and be good to each other.